Why do you take pictures?
I take pictures because I love to take pictures. It's been a part of my life now for about 28 years. I've been a professional photographer, and probably the last 10 years I've been selling my work as artwork, and it's been awesome. I started as a commercial photographer, and the company started asking me, well, you take great pictures of our buildings, our people and stuff like that. Do you do any thing that we can put on our walls? The Sweeten Your Day series, it's been amazing working with Michael. He came into my gallery one day and we started talking, and it's pretty amazing, like when you meet somebody like Michael who comes into your gallery and says, I want to write some poems with your photos, and you can probably guess my reaction.
He kicked me out.
And then he came back, which is probably a good thing. He actually came to me first and he saw the top photograph over there, the wagon, and he says, Craig, he says, I'd like to write something to go with that, right? And I kicked him out again for the third time. Right? So basically he came back 2 or 3 days later with this little bit of prose for it, and I looked at it and it was like, wow, this is something I've always wanted to do, but was never really in the position to do it because I am a photographer, not a writer, right? And thank you to Michael, now I can sort of see my dream coming true too, which is kind of really cool. All of the pictures on here mean something special to me. I have one here. This one here is one of my favorites. It's my mother's hand with my daughter's hand on top and my grandson's below, which is, makes you feel pretty cool to see that. I think that they would all be pretty amazed to see it. They live in Kitchener, Ontario. And this one here, I stood on the Manitoba border, and if you look really closely, you can see the Alberta border. Local scenes, the Parksville fireworks. That was July 1st, not last year, but the year before. Also at Cathedral Grove, this one I really like. The way it came out, it looks like that you can actually, it's a picture and you can walk right into it. You can open up the window and away you go. And this one here has a special meaning to my wife and I. Friends of ours in France own this small little place with 10 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, or was it 9 bathrooms? 9, 10, like yeah. Huge, right? Olympic-sized swimming pool, tennis courts, the whole bit. Okay? Wendy and I were driving down the Oregon coast one time, and we drove by this rock with this tree growing out of it, and it was kind of amazing because I said to Wendy, I should have taken a picture of that. She said, well, turn around. I said, no, you want to get going. We want to get going. Just turn around, Craig. So we turned around, and I just loved it. Our first trip to the island, back in 2008 together, we were over at Ucluelet, right beside the lighthouse, and it was one of those stormy winter days. Amazing, that's our signature piece. People just seem to love it as much as we do, which is just amazing, and the response has been phenomenal. I've always wanted to do something along this lines. I grew up in the 70s and 80s when they first started coming out with these inspirational posters and such back then, and I thought that is cool, and I always wanted to do something like that, but obviously I'm not a poet. I take pictures and create artwork, hopefully. And I love to do it. What can I say? Okay, once again. 1, 2, 3.